Oh, minus Fox Nights. I'm Emmett Fox. Welcome back to Amphibia, or Amphibia reviews. There's a lot of reviews I'm trying to catch up. I should hopefully be catch up soon. Like, I have a Molly video that I recorded. I gotta put that up, but yeah. And hopefully I'll do more reactions to other things again. I saw it, but this is Thai Feud and something cat. One, again, no surprise. I love these episodes. Oh, I just noticed that's Pikachu. Also, I'm going to say this right now. I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know, maybe 90% of the people who must make Amphibia are video game fans. Because there is a ton of references in this show alone to the Pikachu, to the Sonic references from before, to, I assume Pac-Man that one episode, as well as one way they did a Kirby dance and even had like a version of like the Kirby victory dance. I'm like, but quick synopsis. Sprig is treating the place like it's treating the Boon Choice home like, like it's his own. Cause he's like, we're family. And I want to say, like, I like this part. Hold on.
Sprig Planner, you're a guest in the Boon Choice home. For frog.
Hot Pop, we're not guests.
We're not. Just because Anne is a planner.
I like that. I love that a lot. Like I said before, and like one thing, like I love the Owl House, but the one thing I want is Ida to confirm vocally that yes, Luz is her daughter, her stepdaughter, whatever. She is a Clawthorn. She is her daughter, and I love that. That in Amphibia, they straight say like again, whether it be back with like my step granddaughter, or in this case, or his step grandkid, or in this case, just straight say Anne's a planner. I love that. But quick synopsis: Sprig wants to be part of the family, because he wants to have a big family, and I'm pretty sure it ties up with him not knowing his parents and stuff like that. So he goes to Thai restaurant, or the Boon Choice Thai restaurant, which they did talk about like way before, in the season 1, where they were able to try to help. Anne's mom is having really none of it.
Corner with a Thai iced tea.
Wait, soda drink, orange, blue juice. Also, I don't know if it counts, but this does remind me of like the few. I don't know if it's bad if I just say Chinese restaurants. Like those Chinese restaurants, it kind of reminds me of those. I don't know if that's like because it's similar. I'm not sure where I think Thailand's similar around that area, but I don't know. It does remind me very much of that kind of restaurant, but at least from what I've seen when you see it in the back.
Wanna be family?
See, I like that. Like, again, he wants the fans of it. And then, here's this guy. Basically, again, like, Sprig tries to help. This guy comes in. Which, one, he's wearing the shirt that Seuss played the dating game for. But also, I saw images of this, and people were like, they put him, and then they put the dude from the Owl House, the witch guy. And I was expecting, he's going to be, and also, a thing I realized, I'm not sure what this is, so if someone could give me, or I need to look up more titles. That flower thing, I'm pretty sure is what this is. But, this guy, when I saw images of this guy, I thought, also I think his shirt might be a Guy Fieri reference too. I'm like, and then they showed a picture of the dude from the Owl House, the witch hunter dude. I'm like, he's going to be like an annoying a-hole kind of character, like, I don't like that guy from the Owl House, and that's kind of the point. And I said like that guy's pretty much Ronaldo 2.0. This guy I was like, he's gonna be the this version of Ronaldo. I'm gonna hate him. I really don't, because he comes off less like a Ronaldo 2.0 and more like Seuss 2.0. Like yeah, he's a little pushy, but he wants the restaurant because it turns out, he actually does just care about the restaurant. And it's funny because like the whole thing is that he's asking Anne's mom for the recipe, and Anne's like, no, only family could have that. And I'm just like, okay, and like he buys a food truck that's outside and all that stuff, and I'm like, okay, well, like a quick thing I would say is this guy's able to make Thai food too, apparently, good enough that he's able to sell it. So I'm like, why not have him be like, I don't know, advertisement kinda, like maybe maybe even delivery. Like, I wrote down in my notes. Let's see here. Spring Wine, Bigger Family. Oh yeah, I'm also pretty sure he's voiced either by the guy from Toy Story 2 or Newman. Or like right there. I don't know if you can see. Basically, I think it's that line where I literally write like they could make this work, like make him a deliver, which turns out in the end they do that, and I'm like, hell yeah, cool. But basically the whole thing, at least right now, is annoying Anne's mom, as well as, also I love their headbands, as well as the confusing guests, apparently.
What do I do? What do I do?
You go to the restaurant, you idiot.
He means well, but Ned just doesn't realize he's hurting the business. It's been weeks, and he still hasn't budged.
Which, when we find out later on that his brakes don't work, it's like, yeah, I see why he doesn't budge. I'm like, dude, you can just move down the street or not, just somewhere else. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And also, like, there's like, let's see, where is it? Inside there's like, oh yeah, it's around. Jesus Christ. You like these things right here. You see at one way it says like lease and all that stuff. So I'm assuming he lives out of his truck. I'm pretty sure he just lives out of his truck. But basically, Sprig tries to then find. She's like, wait, if I get him to leave, I can then, and maybe that will make me part of the family.
Or knock it on.
Oh, I love this.
No, you didn't.
I love that because Anne just straight told him, like, stop it! And he's like, oh no, knock it off. He's like, no, I'm gonna knock it on. Doesn't make sense. And Anne's like I was listening, stupid. Yeah, and also I also like this part too. It's like he's like, hey, look over here. Hey, look over here. Like, he's like, wait, what? And it totally doesn't register to him. Hold on a second. It doesn't totally register. Just like, oh yeah. But yeah, Sprig basically tries his best to get him to leave, which then in the end gets Anne more in trouble because of I feel like this is probably also a little bit more cultural, because I don't know if like a guest did walk into my house and they started, doing stupid shit. Yeah, we would yell at them. We're like, what the hell are you doing? I'm pretty sure this is probably more a thing where it's like, no, we honor guests. We don't yell at them, stuff like that. Like, and I also like Anne's thing too, like where she doesn't go, come on, or something like that. She's like, I completely understand.
This behavior is unacceptable. I'm doubling your show. Don't let it happen again.
Wait, why'd she yell at you for something I did?
See, I kind of I also like how Anne just like you see Anne does go like, Sprig, please stop, because she understands Sprig, but she's like, dude, just stop.
She's not about to yell at a guest, Sprig. She only yells at.
She is mad, but
Oh, Jan, thanks for rubbing it in.
Also sounds like he said jam.
Look, Sprig, I know what you're doing here, and I get why, but please stop, or I'll be cleaning the bathroom with a toothbrush for the rest of my life. Just
See.
knock it off, okay?
That's kind of like I get that, and obviously he's like, oh wait, I could just get rid of this van, which I'm like, well, good thing he doesn't know about propane tanks, because he could have just blown this thing up immediately. Also, I'm sure there's a ton of little background things, free veggies. I don't like how that says free veggies. Oh wait, is that like when you get like the, again, I'm gonna keep referencing Chinese food because like if I go to Panda Express, it's not the same. I'm not saying Chinese, Thai, or Japanese food is all the same. Well, I am gonna say that I'm pretty sure here in Chicago and a lot of those restaurants that aren't actually run by people of that culture. I'm pretty sure they kind of just make like something and say, it's Japanese, it's Thai food. Like, I'm pretty sure some of them. I know there's authentic, but I'm pretty sure like that one place at the mall where it's like, yes, this is Japanese one, and it's like exactly the same as the Chinese one. I don't know. I don't know if that's bad or not, me saying that, but that's how I feel. I feel like, I don't know. Especially because one mall, and I say this right now, something's off when you get your Chinese food at a place that is also selling horchata. I saw that and I'm like, and it turns out, yes, the horchata was better. I'm like, I wonder why. But
Now to destroy an Earthman's livelihood.
Jesus Christ, why would you? Also, I like this scene too. Just Sprig trying to drive is alone enough to be like, yeah, no, that's hilarious and also terrifying.
No. Sprig, Boon Choi, and 3, 2, 1. No, Sprig, Bat Sprig, what are you doing?
No Sprig, Bat Sprig. Also, I love this part right here. Ooh, crab fried rice. I love Tom Kaga. Let me see.
Holy crab apple! When did we start moving?
It's either right here.
The brakes aren't working!
That right there is enough to be like, oh, okay, that's why. That's why the brakes don't work, because this guy... Also, yeah, it is a Guy Fieri reference. That's Guy Fieri right there. Just turn the hair white. Lease. Yeah, see, so I'm pretty sure this guy lives out of his truck. Ned, you rascal.
Ned! It's okay, Ann. I got this.
He feels like Ned feels like a Seuss character. Also, I love this part too, because in like most cartoons, yes, this would be the thing that'd be like, oh no, they fly up. But they do the logical thing. You just drive through it, and then you have this, which I find really funny because gravity just like does not work when you hit a turtle, and so they flip the truck. Which one is really funny for two reasons. Because one, obviously, it messes with your expectations completely, throws you off. But two, when Anne talks about driving,
When did we start moving?
about right here.
Okay, I've never driven a car, but I have driven Bessie and played 900 hours of Super Mario Kart.
Super Wario Kart, which again, I'm pretty sure the turtle is one, obviously a joke on like, you know, the absurdity of cartoon physics, but also I'm pretty sure that's kind of the joke with a turtle, because obviously a turtle shot in Mario Kart just hits your car and sends you flying off. So I'm pretty sure that's kind of partially a reference.
Thanks for letting
Also,
me borrow
oh my God, this is great.
your TV. Just be careful. This thing is like a son to me.
Which again, I love, because it's the classic, the guy walking across the street with a pane of glass joke, but more modern because instead of a pane of glass, it's a big screen TV. Which also, what is that, like an 80-inch? Holy shit. Yeah, around that. Yeah, I mean, like, it's probably be like 80, 90-inch TV. And also love that they're just casually just putting it over two buildings a few stories up to the truck. Like, there's a lot of setup in this joke that I really love. And also, again, I'm pretty sure some of these are probably like co-crew members on the show.
Got it.
Oh yeah, this is great too. Ow. Oh, it's that girl. She's in the next episode too. A lot of the same background characters you see, which is pretty cool. I was saying pretty rad, and then I realized we're at a skate park. There's the cool S, an alien. Oh look, there's I didn't even notice that. There's the Squid Kids from Ink thing. Squid Games. No. I thought the Squid Game, when everyone was talking about it, was like, is that another, like, Splatoon? Yeah, Splatoon. I'm like, no. Yeah, look, YOLO. That looks familiar. Dude, boo. The grinding enough is just amazing. And then also that he looks angry. That's amazing. Wait, did that say skate on it? Yep. There's a lot of background. Like, again.
I don't believe it.
They're alive?
Did it!
And then they're immediately there, which is great, too.
Believe this.
Me either. You sent your daughter to destroy my truck? What are you people insane?
And it had nothing to do with this. It was all me. I was just...
And then he apologizes, he explains himself, and then I also like that the mom understands. And then this part right here is great. Well, first off, one, I like how he's like, this is, what is it?
I feel like an outsider too.
I like how Spring had such a very emotional moment, and then you have this guy just like, okay, dude, no, this isn't your thing. Get the hell out of here.
Restaurant so much.
And see, but like again, he's not like the witch hunter or Ronaldo, where they're just kind of assholes and like ignorant to everything except outside of themselves. This guy's like, no, like, yeah, he doesn't see how much like it's kind of hurting the business, but also like it's because he actually does love like their food. He actually does want to help them, and I like that. Like, this character is cool. That's why I say he's more of a Seuss, where like, yeah, he might be a little dumb, but he has a good heart.
I just wanted to be part of it, but I was wrong. Done trying to, but I should just show myself out.
Also, like he says,
Creation of your culture.
yeah, appropriation of Thai culture. I'm like, yeah, it kind of makes sense.
Can't give you the recipes because they are for family only. But we could use some help with deliveries.
I like that. I like that a lot. Because again, that was the thing I straight said. I'm like, oh, cool.
It wouldn't pay much, but you will be part of the restaurant.
Yes, I'd love to.
See, unless he tries to screw them over, but I like that.
Not regret it.
I'm pretty sure he's the voice of Newman and also the guy who voices Toy Story 2, because I think that's the same voice actor. The guy who gets eaten by the dinosaur in Jurassic Park.
Enjoy, not for a second.
I think that's him.
Yay! I'll make you guys proud. Oh man, I gotta get these brakes fixed.
I like that, but then also I'm like, I'm so worried because how the hell is he gonna stop?
Well, I guess we're all done here.
And I love this.
Not so fast. If you think you're getting out of here without an earful, you've got another thing coming. Firstly, how dare you disobey me? Secondly, how dare you put
I love this. I love this so much because I love it because especially part of that comes next.
Why are you spying?
You're scolding me.
Because Anne said, I think I had it where he says you don't yell at guests. So yeah, Sprig is officially part of the family in the mom's eyes, and I love that a lot. Also that like she does, instead of calling him Pink Frog, calls him Sprig in the episode. And I like that too. And then
Which means...
Yep, you're family now, bud.
which means you get to get punished.
Already having second thoughts about this.
I love that so damn much. And then Cat Adventure. This one I'll get through a lot quicker. Adventures in Cat Sing. That was it. Basically, Hop Hop says he feels like freeloaders after spending a week there and not realizing it. And also because they hated their cousin Larry or something, or cousin Stanley, and they said, I don't even think he was our cousin. Planter Orange.
I don't even think he was really our cousin.
That's giving me very much, what's the guy from Courage the Cowardly Dog who goes, naughty? He gives me very much those vibes.
We were hosts.
Also, I guess that means that these two got their pink from their mom. I'd imagine. Or, I guess we don't know if Hop Hop's mom or son was their dad or mom, so
Peacefully on his own.
all we know is the pink did not come from Hop Hop's side of the family.
Just kidding. We threw him out the window.
Whoa, what?
Exactly.
That's fine. Also, Anne has to go to the doc, has to go get her teeth fixed. So, basically, planners take the cats. They're going to take the cat to the vet. Cats, at least from what I'm told, are quite freaking evil. I love cats, their abilities. I love cat characters and stuff like, Luz with her hoodie and all that. I love that stuff. I do, and maybe people are gonna dislike me for this. I do not like cats. The cats, animals themselves, like I'm like, yeah, they're cool. I still prefer dogs, mind you. Yes, I would love cat agility, stuff like that. Getting like cat, the cat ear hoodie for Luz and all that stuff, and I love that. Holy hell no! Like when a cat goes by me, I'm like, nah. It's not that I'm scared of them. It's just like I don't like it. And I'm like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, if you scratch me, I will chuck you across the damn room. Like, I will mess you up. If a dog bites me, honestly, I'm like, well, I'm sorry. If a cat scratches me, then it's like, wow. But yeah. There's blood everywhere. Oh, yay, Suspicious Island. Isn't that like, I can't remember. But, yeah, and I'm sure I'm going to miss, like, another, oh, yeah, he accidentally licks everyone. But yeah, basically tries to take him to the thing. I also like how there's a map on this. Also, it's a weird-ass flip phone, because I don't remember flip phones being like this, but then again, apparently they've made flip phones that are actually smart, so... Like, when they would have a map like that, that's actually kind of really cool. Also, this is great. The bird that would usually be terrifying to them. It's just regular size bird, size crane. Pretty big one, though. And obviously, still can bite you. Because we still don't mess with frogs. Or not frogs, ducks. Also, I like the cat trying to escape. That's freaking great. Also, here's another reference. That's... I'm pretty sure that right there is a Kirby reference. Because I'm pretty sure... Because Kirby will... And if you would have, I think, like, other characters with you at some points, they would do the dance as well. And also, not to mention, it ends with Domino hitting Polly, who looks kind of like Kirby. Yeah, then there's this whole thing, checking the cat's butt, all this. And also some recurring characters like this girl, which, again, I think she's probably a cast member. And again, I'm pretty sure some of these people are. I feel like their designs are too specific to not be, like, cast members. Like... That hairstyle, all the different hair colors from like pink hair for this guy to like a blue hair for the other guy and all this other stuff. I feel like it is like something like these are like actual cast members. And these are probably even like their actual dogs or actual animals, I bet. I bet these are like their actual pets. Like this cast member probably does have this giant snake. This is probably an actual dog, and again, for how realistic these animals look compared to someone like Domino and all this stuff. That's at least how I usually see whenever they have like, oh yeah, we're gonna add this, we're gonna add Mr. Rogers to Arthur, and like you kind of looking like, okay, yeah, they tried to make his face look very similar to Mr. Rogers, so he looks kind of almost different stylized, and that's kind of what it is with these dogs, these animals, and so I feel like that's kind of what this is.
For Domino?
That's us!
Oh, Domino looks healthy enough.
Why are you looking at my ass?
Do you three have any other questions for me?
I like how mad Domino looks too. He's like, God, leave me alone. These guys also trying to get answers about frogs out of them. Domino escaping, which is great. I don't know why. Oh God.
Okay.
I don't know why Sprig just took the frog and just like let it go, but I do like this part.
Mr. Boonchoy.
Hello, Mr. Boonchoy?
Right here.
Everything's fine. Nobody panic. We can figure this out. We still don't have to resort to calling Mr. Boonchoy.
Hello, Mr. Boonchoy?
Sprig immediately going for it. And then it's like, okay, yeah, I've seen that joke before, obviously. And then, like, obviously, like, usually what would happen would be, okay, you know, he says, oh, no, everything's fine, don't worry about it.
Nothing's wrong.
And Sprig's like, no, yeah, we're not doing that shit. And, you know, he gets answers like, okay, yeah, we go find a shawarma shop. Which also, I do love that, like, a running gag in this is that, basically, and also, weird thing, all these guys are like, oh, look, the cat's eating shawarma off the rack. And all I'm thinking is, by God, the health violations that is just happening right now. Just letting that cat just touch this rotating piece of cooking meat and just getting his hair and teeth into it. And I'm just like, why? I'm like, the health violations. This place would be shut down immediately. Also, that one girl, I think I just saw her again. Yeah, it's right there. I think that's, I can't remember. But yeah, then
But I'm still waiting for my order.
This shawarma's good, but is it worth your life, Karen?
My name's Emily, but
Karen. A running gag is that he's making those noises like he does that similar around here, which is great, just to get in. That's freaking great. And then obviously they get him. They get the cat. Polly does a pretty good distraction. Again, this entire thing with Domino just makes me not like cats a little bit more. Because I'm like, yeah, I can see a crazy ass cat doing this shit. Also, another reference, Sonic. The way you hear the psh, it sounds very much like the Sonic Spinball. Obviously, she's even doing the Sonic Spinball. But the best part is around here.
My way back to the restaurant. Oh, once again.
This is I think the best part.
How you must resent us freeloaders. What? Freeloaders? You three took my daughter into your home when she needed it most. You kept her fed and safe for 5 months just out of the kindness of your heart. You will never owe us anything. Ever.
I love that. Because, again, like I brought this up in the very first episode where they said maybe we should just, hand the planners over to the police or the authorities, stuff like that. I'm like, why? Like you do realize that this family took in your child, protected her, and all this stuff for like almost half a year, and I like that. Yeah, they bring that up. That the parents are like, no, we know like what you did for our family. Like we know what you did for our daughter and protecting her, stuff like that. Like you don't owe us anything. Like I love that. I love that a lot, and I love that it's brought up. Like even with like whole Sprig, being part of the family, I'm like, oh, that's very nice and cute and stuff like that. This, I think, is another really, really good scene where, again, like finale-wise, again, beautiful. This Amphibia show is beautiful. It has amazing finales, and those scenes, like, oh my god. Story-wise or beat-wise, other than like quick things like again, like Hop Hop immediately saying like, "That's my step granddaughter," or like, which I'm like, okay, that's cool. But like really heavy, hard hitting, emotional scenes, at least for me, I think there's 2. At least for me, I think there's about 2 of them. Not including the finales, because finales are beautiful and like those are like holy shit. But I mean like, but outside of the finales, like you have when Sprig talks about it, Sprig and Ann talk about their moms. And I'd say like this, like these are like the 2 like really, really good ones. Really, really good ones. While something like the Owl House, again, I'll say it has a ton of really good ones, where whether it be the first episode with Luz saying, us weirdos have to stick together, to what was it? To Ida protecting Luz on the bridge and saying that like she's happy that Luz is in her life. Hell, like I'll say like another really good scene again that makes Ida #1 mom was when she like admits that like she's not gonna buy apple blood because she needs food to keep food, so she can buy Luz these eggs so Luz can eat. And I'm like, oh my god, this is so beautiful, and I love that. And like, but there's multiple of them. Like I don't know, for Amphibia, I feel like there's only about those 2, and that's kind of about it. Maybe there is more, and I just can't remember them. But they didn't leave an impact. Like, but this one, this left a giant impact. I love it. I love it a lot.
Wow, I don't know what to say. Thank you. Are you kidding?
Aw, look cute it
Thank
is.
you.
I love that a lot. And then Anne comes back and
Guys are
is high as hell.
Okay.
8 cavities and a whole lot of cricket legs.
Ooh, cricket legs? Did you save us any?
Listen, Domino is not just a cat. She's the Alpha and Omega, an interdimensional being beyond all time and space.
If they pull if they pull that like that is actually true, what the hell? Oh, before I end this too.
Do me next. You mean?
Thanks. Oh,
Also, I like.
because that'd be super helpful. Thanks.
I don't know I can guess what these two are gonna go do by themselves when while these guys are watching their daughter.
Okay, can you let go of my face?
Never. We are one.
That face is amazing. Also, again, that mouth is eating shawarma, and Polly brings that up. But also, I read there's a really good visual gag right about in the very beginning, about here, I think. Here.
Cool about interdimensional portals? There's absolutely nothing. What science do you even do?
First, I saw the diarrhea cure, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of a funny joke. And the next one, world hunger solved, and I'm like, and I know they didn't create interdimensional things, but holy shit, dude, holy shit, world hunger has been solved. Oh my god. Even though technically we can't solve world hunger now, but anyways, it's beside the point. But yeah, this episode was great. I love it. The ending was really cute and adorable. I like the thing with Sprig, becoming a Boon Choi now, basically. And I love, but that scene with the dad is like so hard hitting right there, and I love it. But yeah, tell me what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Tell me what you guys think. My McGee review should be coming out soon, hopefully. But thanks for watching my videos. Hopefully enjoy this, and we will see you later. But yeah, this was a great episode. God, again, the expressions in this season are just astounding.